If you're looking for hidden gems to visit in Nova Scotia, look no further than the Eastern Shores, which are found east of Halifax. We're going to be exploring this area over the next 6 days, visiting scenic fishing harbors and communities such as Guysborough, Sherbrooke and Liscomb, and Sheet Harbour to experience a little bit of outdoor adventure, sandy beaches, food, drink, and more.
We're Matt and Karla, a Canadian couple with two totally different backgrounds, sharing our experience and advice about traveling in Canada.
So follow along as we continue to explore the second largest country on Earth. For our first stop, we're here in Guysborough and we're staying at the DeBar Manor Inn, a heritage home from 1837 that was built for Supreme Court Justice W.F. DeBar. And that's actually one of the things we love about the Maritimes. There's so many heritage homes that you can spend the night in. This one's really big, we have a really spacious room, and there's even rooms you can hang out in and play games and things like that. Lots of art and antiques to enjoy while you're here. But right now we're actually going to head out and start exploring the town.
We've noticed that a lot of houses have a sign like this one that refers to the year that they were built.
Well, after walking around the town a little bit, we're now on the waterfront trail, which also features interpretive panels explaining about the place a little bit. And I didn't know that Guysborough was once a shipbuilding community. Started all the way back in 1643 with the French. And then of course when the English moved in, and they served as a port of registry from 1849 to 1931. But this actually contributed a lot to the golden age of Nova Scotia's shipbuilding industry. And at the time of Confederation, it was actually the richest province in the country.
You can really tell that this place used to be very wealthy because even though it's small, you can see a lot of big and beautiful heritage homes.
Just a couple minutes drive from where we're staying is authentic Seacoast, which is run by the same people who own DeBar's Manor. And in fact, they pretty much seem to run everything here because they have a distillery, which is right behind us. They have other accommodation. They have yurts you can rent right by the water. They have a vineyard, and they rent out kayaks, canoes, and bikes. And as you know, we really like outdoor adventure, so we're here to rent some kayaks.
We've never been in such narrow kayaks before. They feel a little bit weird. Now we're just gonna try to figure out how to get on the water without getting super wet. Good luck, baby.
Oh, they're so narrow. Keeping them relatively small.
Oh no, no, no. No! Little jumps forward. Oh, Matthew. Woohoo! I thought I was gonna be more afraid to be on the sea, but now I'm getting used to it, and also I'm getting used to this kayak. It's not as uncomfortable as in the beginning. However, if I see a bigger fish swimming by, I will freak out. I don't like it. Well, this is it for us. I'm stuck actually, because then there's like some sand, like a sandbar or like a rock bar here. So I'm just gonna hope to get unstuck without flapping.
It must be going to low tide.
Yes, shoot.
You want me to hit you or something?
Like, what if you get stuck too? Okay, go. I know. Ay, but from behind, eh? Not on the side. I know. Okay. Go again. Hit me, Matthew, hit me. I never thought I was gonna say this. Oh my god. No, no, no. Hold on, Matthew. Oh, I'm turning. Okay, yes, I'm turning, so that maybe that's a good thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go more to the right. Ay. Woohoo! I made it!
Well, we're gonna turn back because a little windy. Right now it's actually kind of calm, but Karla got stuck, so we're not going to go that way because probably it's low tide, which means it's going to get worse. But it's a nice little adventure.
Oh, you look like a pro.
I am a pro.
No. Oh, I'm glad we're back. My back is so sore. Woohoo, not a problem. Oh my God, I know. I'm feeling 36 this year. My knees are sore, my back is sore. I'm getting old.
You sound sad.
I do, but you know what? Also pretty inspiring. Even I have pains, I still go out and adventure.
And only 36. Anyways, let's go get a drink.
Yes.
Well, now it's time for some drinks, and as I mentioned before, these guys really do it all. They make whiskey, they make rum, vodka, they brew beer, they roast their own coffee, so I'm pretty excited to see what they have because they do have some award-winning whiskeys, and these were the 4 they recommended. So they have the 12-year-old whiskey, the triple-barreled whiskey, then we have a spiced rum, and last but not least, maple whiskey, because they also make maple syrup here. Oh, too much in a row. I love my maple syrup, so I guess I'm gonna go with the maple whiskey.
Now it's my turn to try their Rare Bird beers, and I'm gonna try their Stout, Red Ale, Blonde, and their Cranberry Vodka Soda. Good, refreshing. It's a different blonde. I like it. I'm becoming such a big fan of red ales. I like it too. The stout. I'm between these two, the blonde and the red ale. I think I'm gonna go for the... I'll pick both. I like both.
I also like my blondes.
You know you're in trouble. Wrong choice.
Both Karla and I like blondes.
Matthew thinks he's so funny. Like, I don't get lots of his humor, to be honest. But anyway, now it's time to try the whiskeys. This is gonna be a hard one for me because I usually don't drink straight alcohol like this. Oi! That triple barrel is... Oh my God, it just washes everything off.
So with hard alcohol, I should have a sip of water in between.
I think I'm gonna like this one, spice rum. It's good. Still very strong for me though. Very, very strong. Maple. Well, I also like the maple, maybe because it has some sweetness in it. But yeah, I really rather the beers.
For dinner tonight, we're actually going to be eating here at the Manor. It's basically the best restaurant in town. It's a really nice setting. And although the menu's not that extensive, it does look pretty good. We're going to start off with their kind of salad of the day, which includes feta cheese, blueberries, and a raspberry poppy seed dressing. And then Karla's going to go with the pan-fried haddock, and I'm going to go with the seafood combo, which includes the haddock as well as the maple grilled salmon.
You start feeling the fall season here. That's why I got a herbal tea, just to warm up a little bit. And we couldn't pass on dessert because it's rum cake made with their own rum that they made here at the distillery.
Well, today we're on our way to Liscomb Lodge, which is about 2.5 hours away. And along the way, there's a few things to see to make the road trip a little more interesting. And of course, when you're in the East Coast, you don't want to miss seeing a lighthouse. And we've heard that Port Bickerton Lighthouse is really nice, so that's where we are right now. Unfortunately, the interpretive center is closed for the season, and that's one of the things we also wanted to mention. If you're into like museums and like living history sites and basically anything indoors, are usually closed by October. So if you want to see those, you'd want to come here probably in earlier September. But if you're more into the outdoors and you just want to have much fewer crowds, we have the whole place to ourselves right now, then this is a great time to come. Well, our next stop on this road trip was supposed to be Stonewall Park. It looks like a really nice place to go for a hike, but it looks to be closed, unfortunately. And this time it seems like it's because of the hurricane that just came through here, because there's lots of trees that have fallen down in the pathway. So I'm assuming that's why, but oh well, maybe next time. Well, we just arrived to Liscomb Lodge, where we're going to be spending the next couple of nights. This lodge looks beautiful. We just got into our room. It's a really nice cabin overlooking the river, and it even has a fireplace that we're looking forward to starting later. But right now it's time for dinner. Well, since we're right on the river, I decided to go with their signature maple planked Atlantic salmon, and Karla went with their Parmesan crusted chicken.
What a beautiful view we have from our cabin. We love staying in places like this and waking up to the sounds of nature.
I know, I wish we had this view from our apartment so we could do this every day. But yeah, today we're going to be exploring a bit of the property, starting with the Liscomb River Trail system. We've heard it's a really scenic hike. It's normally 10 kilometers, but I think parts of it are closed because of the hurricane, unfortunately. But I've heard the scenic portion is still open, so we're going to go check it out as it starts literally just around the corner. So here's a map of the trail right where it starts. It looks like it's normally a round trip. It says it takes 3 to 4 hours. So we're gonna start and see how far we can go.
Oh yeah, you can see a lot of trees have fallen down from the hurricane, but they already cleared part of the trail. Oh my goodness, look at this. Ooh. This is crazy! This tree was huge! Look at the roots! Oh my goodness. And now we usually don't like to play music because we like to listen to the sounds of nature, but there's some signs of black bears. And I think they can get a lot of food with all the roots.
Yeah, and we don't have our bear spray here because I don't think you can bring it on the plane.
That's true.
Well, it looks like it's getting a little tighter. I don't know if they just didn't clear this one, but then again, it looks cleared, so. Well, let's see.
I'm also a little bit afraid. I don't want that a tree falls on us or something.
I'm actually not sure we can go further.
I know, we might not be able to keep going.
It's really too bad because there's so many things that we couldn't show you in this region because of the hurricane. I was only here about a week ago, and as you can see, it destroyed a lot. Yeah. Unless you want to do some climbing, Karla.
No. So I was actually wondering if this is like fresh water or salt water, because I know that the river is fresh water. But here, since we're heading out to the ocean, when is the halo climb? When does it transfer from fresh water to salt water? So I'm gonna try the water and I'll let you know if it's salty. Yeah, it's salty. This is salty water.
See any whales yet?
No, hopefully not. I will freak out if I see one.
Well, we've come to what we thought was the end where we'd see the open sea, but just looking at the map on the phone, there's quite a ways to go on the bay before that point. So we're gonna turn back. It's starting to get a bit windy. We're gonna go check out the bridge and the waterfall.
The lodge is quite big. Seems that no matter where you stay, you're gonna have a view of the river.
Well, we made it to the waterfall, the same ones that are right in front of our cabins actually, but they're really beautiful to see from this angle.
It looks cool. It seems that we're paddling in soapy water. It's like cappuccino foam. I won't try this one. Now, I wonder if this water is fresh water. Yes! Oh my god, it's amazing! The tide is up, so I don't know how we're gonna get off these kayaks. Hold on! Well, we still have 2 hours till supper, and the lodge has so many cool activities to do. So there's a chef here, there's an outdoor shuffleboard, there's a tennis court. So we're gonna try to play chess for a little bit. I don't quite remember the rules, so I don't know how far we're gonna do it, but anyway, it's just to kill time. Well, we made it to our last accommodation on this road trip, the Marmalade Motel. And look how beautiful is our room. I love the decor, it's super bright. We also have a beautiful view of the harbor. And we have some snacks waiting for us. So that's something that you can pre-order. So here we have some sweets, kind of like pastries, some chips and popcorn and drinks, as well as a charcuterie board that is here in the fridge. So for sure we're not gonna get hungry for a while, and everything looks super good.
Well, since today is a rainy day, we're not going to be doing any activities, but we did come to Sheet Harbor to try some food and drink. So we're here at Sober Island Brewing. We just got a flight with 4 other different beers. Actually, we both ended up choosing the same ones, which is pretty typical. We have their blonde, their stout, which is actually made with oysters, so that's pretty unique. Then we have their hardwood mild and their blueberry express, which actually has the blonde base, but with a bunch of blueberries inside. So let's see which one's our favorite and see if me and Karla once again like the same beer.
I was wondering if you could taste the oysters, but thank goodness you can't, because I don't think I would have liked it. My favorite is the Blueberry Express, because you know I like my fruity beers.
Yeah, my favorite's also the Blueberry Express. It is very good, and then it's kind of a toss-up between these two, but it's kind of interesting that when I first started visiting craft breweries years ago, I would have probably always went for the blonde, and now blondes are becoming kind of the bottom of my list, and I'm going more towards the stouts and the darker beers. All right, let's see if I can do this.
I think you need to drink more of the other ones. Oh my god. No? Oh my god. You're not making a mess.
Well, after a few beers, now we're gonna grab a bite to eat at the Henley House, which is literally right next door.
There are so many good things on the menu. It was hard to pick what we wanted to eat because we were in between the fish cakes and the seafood linguine and the seafood chowder. But we both went with the seafood chowder because there's no better place to have chowder than on the coast.
Well, we're excited to try this. We both love chowder. We've been wanting it this whole trip, and it's always good on a cold day. let's see what we have. It looks like half a cinnamon bun, some croissants, blueberries and raspberries, two of our favorite fruits, yogurt to mix in with them, coffee, cream, orange juice, and a couple hard-boiled eggs and some cheese and grapes. Now this is something new. I had no idea that you could go surfing in Atlantic Canada, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We just picked up our swimsuits from Lordstown Surf Co, and we're going to be getting a surf lesson from East Coast Surf School.
I love how the people from Nova Scotia, they said, oh, the water is actually quite warm. No, it's not. I still feel it cold. Probably you get used to it, or your feet and face and everything exposed just get numb.
If you were tired, you're awake now, right?
I know. You feel the needles on the feet.
Oh, that was cold. Everybody go surfing, surfing Halifax.
All right. Well, that's it for surfing. As always, it's a lot of fun.
It's a very addicting sport, especially once you stand up, then you just keep wanting to do it.
I know.
It's so frustrating if you don't.
I know. Now the sun is coming out, but we gotta leave because we are gonna have a shower at the shop, so then we can go and do our next activity.
We're now at Taylor's Head Provincial Park, which is actually pretty close to where we're staying, because we didn't really tell you in the morning that when we went to Lawrencetown Beach for surfing, it's actually about an hour and a half drive away. So it's actually closer to Halifax than it is to where we were staying. But when it comes to surfing, it's okay to do the drive because it's a lot of fun, right?
Yes, and there's not many places where you have this opportunity.
It's true, pretty much the East Coast and the far West Coast.
And we live in Alberta, so.
Yeah, we won't be surfing again for a while, unless it's on the river. But yeah, we wanted to kind of end our trip by coming to Taylor's Head Provincial Park because it just looks so beautiful in pictures. It's unfortunately a bit overcast today, but at least that's nice.
Yeah,
it's not
nice
raining,
weather.
it's not windy.
There's no one
warm,
here.
so.
We have the park
true.
to ourselves.
We do have it all to ourselves.
No more boardwalk. Now we're walking on the sand. Well, you can definitely feel that we're in the fall. It's not those blue tropical colors that you get in the summer. But still, there's always something nice about the ocean and the sound of the waves. Well, we wanted to do a longer hike, but guess what? The hiking trails are closed again.
Yeah, once again, we've had our plans foiled by that hurricane. But you know what? By the time you get here, these trails will probably all be fixed up and ready to go. And yeah, this is also the last day of our time here in the eastern shores of Nova Scotia. It's a really beautiful place, and it's really too bad we couldn't show you it a little bit better. But unfortunately, that hurricane just came through here like a week before we got here. So.
But anyway, we hope we still inspire you to visit. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment. We love to hear from you. And of course, to learn more about Nova Scotia and the rest of Canada, visit our website at mustdocanada.com.
Coming to a lighthouse is always a good idea because you get beautiful views of the coast, and there's nothing more maritime that you can do. Is that a word, baby? Maritime?
I don't think so.
It's a word for me. Maritime. That's how I do it.